Hey, hello guys. Welcome back to this live stream. If you remember, this is basically a follow up from the live stream that we had in the morning in the intraday, where we were taking positions and looking at Bank Nifty and so on, right? So I just wanted to make a quick follow up video, and we will discuss how the day was, and let's see what we did. Let's see how the important strategy that played out, and I will show you how the profits that we have made, which is about 7,500 rupees, following the strategy that we discussed in the morning. If you want to see all of this unfold in front of you live, please do continue watching the stream, and also make sure that you've subscribed if you haven't. I've seen that most of my new views are coming from non-subscribers, so please make sure that you do subscribe, and I keep posting constant content. Okay, so let me go ahead and quickly share my screen with you here. Perfect. So you should be able to see my screen right about now. Okay. Give me just a minute. I'm just doing a quick check here, and we will quickly get into the live. Okay. All right. Perfect. So you should be able to see my screen, and let me go ahead, pull that up right now. All right. So let's first start off with how Bank Nifty has behaved today. Okay. So if you remember in the morning, we had drawn a few lines on the chart. Obviously, this is the 5 minute candle, right? So 5, 10, 15, 15 minutes high and 5 minutes low. Okay. Usually this is supposed to be here. Later on, I've sort of moved it there, but this is how the day's initial candles were, right? Or initial graphs were that we drew. Now, if you see, the market had a few fake breakouts here, but overall it sort of ended up in this position for the whole day. Okay, so this is a great start for us. That way we basically understand that, okay, the market is kind of range bound today. So let us now see what has happened in the options trade that we have executed in the morning. So if you see 300 call put sell intraday, please go back and look at my old stream that I went live this morning, and you will be able to see that this is a position that we took in the morning, right? Obviously, let me also show you how this position played out, and then we will slowly get into the details of it. Okay, now if you see this position, basically the market for this, okay, or in fact let me show you here, it'll be easier right here. So now if you see this, we started this position with a 300 call option sell. Okay, and you remember that the stop loss that we have put here is about 20%, right? I discussed this all in the video that I've made in the morning, so please do go ahead and refer to that video. You will get more insights as to what I'm talking about. Okay, so 300 call option. Let us go look at where is 43,200 call option. 43,200 call option. This is the chart that we are seeing. So what we sold at 300 rupees, our stop loss is at 320. Any time in the day, if this has hit 320, which clearly it looks like it has hit here, high is 320, it has hit here, here, and so on. So we obviously entered this trade at about 10ish, 940, 945 or something. That's when I came live. So let us look after this what happened, right? So this is where we took the position 300. Market has drastically hit here. The market has hit 343. So somewhere along this line, 320, which is our stop loss, has been hit. So let me go ahead and mark this at 320. Done. I have now exited my position here. This is how my chart looked, okay, for the day. I have one more leg, which at this point, okay, where did it hit 320? Let's just take a look. 320, say it hit here somewhere, let us say. It drastically came down, then it went back up. And let's take this point. 320. So at 11.5. At 11.5, where was my put leg? 11.5, let's see. There we go. The put leg was at around, it has closed around 309 rupees. Okay, great. So that position is still open. Now, I carried this position. Obviously, my stop loss for this is 388. If you remember, we had discussed this in the morning and we had made a note of this as well, right? Which is 321 plus 20%. Simple, guys. It's a simple model. Whatever is your entry price plus 20% is where you exit, right? Now, 320 plus 20%, 388. Did we hit the mark? Let us go ahead and see. This was the biggest high, right? High of 343. If you see right here at the top, right? 343. So we did not hit 388. This was the highest high. 350. We did not hit 388. And this is another high, 308. We did not hit 388 all throughout the day. Or here also for that matter. Highest 342. We still did not hit 388. Now, this position I was carrying and it kind of gave me a little bit of profit at 255. Every day at 255 I close my positions, guys. Not only this one, every other position I will show you on Zerodha as well, but I close this position. Like I told you in the morning, I do not take this trade and you should also not without proper due diligence. But this is the analysis that we were able to do today. If you see at 255, which is this candle, the close was around 278. The low was at around 263. So somewhere in the average, let's say around 270, 265, 268. Let us say we exited this position, right? So say 270 or 263, right? Just to make it interesting. Now, here's where I exited this position. Obviously, because I exited these positions here, I do not need my hedging anymore. So I've exited all my positions, and for the day we have made 7,500 rupees profit with 10 lots. That is per lot you have made 750 profit. Now obviously I understand that this is not a lot of return, but look at the margin that you've used, right? If you remember in the morning, let me just refresh these. If you remember in the morning, we had used a margin of 8,71,000. For one lot, let's say, for example, just for calculation purpose, say you were to execute this, you had a margin of 87,000 rupees, right? So I'll quickly open up the calendar here in front of you. Just a minute. Sorry, calculator, my bad. Let us quickly look at this. So we'll do this live, guys. So let's go to the calculator here. Okay. How much profit did we make on one lot? We have made a profit of 751 rupees. Obviously that looks pretty small. 751 divided by 87,000 roughly. Okay. Into 100, right? Clear? Oh, oops. There you go, into 100. We've made 0.86% return in one day by using the simple strategy where you sell 300 rupees call option, 300 rupees put option, 300 rupees call option, 300 rupees put option with a stop loss of 20% from the entry price. Simple as that. Enter the position at around 9:30 to 10, somewhere in the middle when the market is settling down. Exit at 255 irrespective of what the market is doing. Simple as that. Now, let us look at what happened to my position today. This is my Zerodha account, right? You can clearly see this. Now, I have a few open orders. I've closed the whole day with a 10,000 profit on my end, but I'm running multiple strategies, guys. So this for me is a small amount, right? I'm talking about the profit versus the capital that I'm deploying. But if you look at the intraday positions that I did, one leg, which is my call option leg, has hit the stop loss. In this case, did we hit the stop loss? Yes. Call option leg hit the stop loss. So my position is also similar, but I am dealing with a slightly larger risk, right? So let me again go back to this. Call option exited with a 25,000 loss. Put option has exited with a 24,627 profit, right? So here in all, I was in around 1,000 rupees, right? 1,000 rupees loss for the day. But then my hedges, this had a 1,400. So that's 2,400 plus 600. So about 2,900 rupees was my total loss for this day. But remember, this was on 12 lots, right? That is the quantity that I trade, 300 quantity, 12 lots. Now, 12 lots, 2,900 profit, that's hardly anything, guys. Imagine on the day that it has been giving, and obviously in all transparency for the last 1 week, it's been a loss making period for me, but that's where the probability comes in. I always keep talking about the probabilities. If you guys would like to see my P&L account for the last 1 month, see how did we perform in the month of April, please do subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comment section below. I will literally make a video sharing my screen and showing you how we performed. But this is my performance for the day. We have made a slight bit of loss. Like I said, there's my favorite YouTuber who says chota loss, right? We've had a chota loss here, and these are all my other positions that I'm holding. If you remember, this is our iron fly, guys. This is what we did in the morning as well. Please do go back 50 quantity because I just started with this. This is my iron fly that I'm running here. Okay, that I can show you at live here. Let me just go save this so that we can track this tomorrow. Update strategy, and this is the profit and loss for today. Okay, this is completely transparent, happening in front of you. This was my today's trade. This is our iron fly, right, which we started on 28th of April. If you look in the morning, we had made a small adjustment where we sold another PE because it had breached our break-even point, right? So I did sell that. You can take a look at that as well. Just give me 1 second here. You can go ahead and take a look at that video to understand what we are doing here. But this is in a loss of 1,900 rupees for this entire week. I have a maximum profit potential of 6,600. This is after the adjustments, and a maximum loss that this strategy will give me by the end of this week, if things go haywire, is about 3,000 rupees. That's a loss I'm willing to take, and this is the profit. The risk to return makes sense for me. See, at the big picture, right, what I really want to speak to you about is the risk appetite and the trading psychology. So please do not trade with money that you are uncomfortable losing with, right? 3,000 for me at this stage in a weekly position is okay. I want to start a new strategy. I want to experiment with it. It is fine. But if you think about this for a second, just in front of you, I showed you that I'm trading with 12 lots, 300 quantity. Then why did I go to the iron fly with only 50 quantity, which is 2 lots? I was trading 12 lots there. Why only 2 lots? It's not because I don't have the capital. See, I do have capital that we can deploy to this. The reason is I haven't done enough backtest, or I did backtest, but I haven't done enough forward testing. And this is a risk that I'm not willing to take. So it's simple. As long as my confidence starts increasing in that particular strategy, I will start pumping in more money, increasing the quantity. That is how I started. I started with my intraday in the similar fashion, guys. I really want you to understand this and internalize this. Please do not take any position. Okay. I will just quickly share my screen here with you and talk to you about what I'm actually talking about, show you what I'm talking about. If you see my overnight positions, I do hold a lot of overnight positions, right? Obviously, there are people who trade with much larger quantities, a very small player in this whole game, but I do hold sizable quantities of overnight positions. There's one that's 600 quantity here, guys, right? That's 24 lots. The reason why I do this is I'm comfortable doing this. I do not sleep, or I do not get anxious in the night, I can go to sleep peacefully knowing that I have these orders open. So I want you to be in such a state, and only then take or enter trades that you want to take a risk in. Okay, now let me quickly summarize the whole day for you. Let us open Bank Nifty, look at the position, and try to take a small call about what would have happened tomorrow. I will also quickly open up trading view for you. We can also take a look at that, right? The reason I want to look at trading view is because I want to also speak to you about what is happening in the US markets as well. Okay, because that will impact us tomorrow, and we will be able to see the gap ups or gap downs and so on and so forth tomorrow as well. Okay, so give me a second. Let me just look at trading view here for a minute. There we go. Just a minute. Just closing out a couple of things here on my end. Just a minute, guys. Okay. All right, perfect. Anyway, so let me just get back to this with you. Just a minute. Okay. So I think it's easier to open trading view here. I have not set it up. So let me just quickly open this for you. Trading view. I think I have it logged in, but if not, there's no problem. Yeah, I think I do have it logged in. Okay, perfect. So we are on trading view right now. Let me just look at my charts here. So what I want to look at here is I want to look at the Nasdaq right here. Okay, let me just see how this is performing. We can just get a quick analytics of this here. Just a minute. So I hope you all can see my screen. All right, so yeah, so this is how the Nasdaq is right now. Okay, the market is currently live, or is it? Yeah, it is. Cool. The market is currently live. This is the 4-hour time frame. Let's look at the 1-day time frame. Okay, just to see how the performance is. Overall market is down by 1%. The US markets I'm talking about. Right, guys, so if you see, there was a doji that's formed here, and the US markets are kind of going down. Now what does this mean for us? To be honest, the market has sort of decoupled from the US markets. If you see Indian markets, we are trading higher, lower. We do have some variance when it comes to the US markets, but today we had a falling day, and this is also falling. So I do think on a larger time frame, if you see here, on a very larger time frame, maybe tomorrow we do have a chance of some fall in the markets, but a very minor fall. That is how I see it, because the market did go up significantly. It is continuously being rejected off of this level, right? Usually if you see 43,400, for some reason there has been constant selling that's happening at this level. Every time it's tried to breach it, it closed down, closed down, closed down, closed down, and this was a large enough close down. It was an engulfing candle, and then boom, we are now down. So tomorrow, anyway, irrespective of this, I do not take directional trades, but for the people that they do, this is how the market is looking. US market also is going down, so maybe we do have a chance to see the markets go down in trade. But that is just my theory. You please go ahead and do some analysis. This is how I see it, but I will, irrespective, trade only this logic tomorrow as well. We will be meeting here tomorrow at 9:30. If not me, my teammate would come in, and we will be doing the same strategy, guys. I'm telling you right now. 300 call option sell, 300 put option sell, put a stop loss of plus 20%, minus 20%, exit out as soon as your stop loss hits. You know your maximum loss. Guess it, guys. See, if you sell it at 300, how much is your stop loss? 60 points on the call side. How much is your stop loss? 60 points on the put side. What is your total stop loss? 120 into how many quantity? 25 quantity. 120 into 25, let's say 100 into 25. Your maximum loss is around 2,500 rupees on a single quantity. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Then go ahead and try this strategy. Do back testing and then try the strategy. Okay. It was great speaking to you guys. Thank you so much for joining us live. I think we had a lot of fun today. We covered a lot of ground today. I really enjoy coming in and doing lives for you. It does take significant effort from our side. So please, if you do like the content and you want us to go live with this, we are going to do this for the next 30 days. Please do subscribe and you will be able to see us live every day. It will be fun to see you guys chatting and talking to us. I think that will be very encouraging for us also. So please do go ahead, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, get notifications from us. We will be going live twice a day, and on the weekends we will review how the week was and we will see the P&L for the week. Please do let me know if you want me to cover more strategies. We will also make videos on that. Thank you so much. It's been a great day and I hope you had a great trading day too. Thank you.